to his friend not to say it so loudly, as if the musclehead heard him, he could use his authority skill on him and make his life miserable. But he, with an arrogant tone, replied that he doesn't care, as the musclehead can only use his skill 10 times, and after that, he is no more than an ordinary player, so what is there to be scared of? Now hearing this, the musclehead got furious and started shouting, calling them bastards, but the whispering didn't stop, and the players again started to make fun of the musclehead. Now the musclehead got furious. His blood started to boil, and he turned with great force, started shouting, asking who Mother Asterisk Air just spoke, but everyone was just silent, and the musclehead couldn't do anything in this position. He started to grind his teeth in anger, thinking he knew this would happen, only if that bitch Angel didn't reveal everything related to his skill. Things would have been different, but then something funny happened. Well, you see, suddenly Youngman came and arrived on the scene with quite a dramatic entrance. He forcefully bowed his head before the musclehead, exclaiming a loud and cheerful, "Hello?" The musclehead was taken aback by this sudden display, and inquired about the newcomer's identity. Youngman, his voice tinged with submission, introduced himself as Youngman and respectfully addressed the musclehead as his senior. He explained that he had come to pay his respects to the musclehead. This response left the musclehead somewhat puzzled. He questioned whether he knew Youngman, to which Youngman replied that they were strangers. However, he confessed that his life's ambition was to become a gangster just like the musclehead, and that he was a massive fan, and how Youngman begged the musclehead that he wants to come inside. He wants to come under the musclehead's team. The musclehead couldn't help but be surprised by Youngman's unusual aspirations. He wondered, what kind of crazy guy dreams of becoming a gangster like me? Before the musclehead could respond, Youngman just came to his knees and bowed his head, saying he will serve the musclehead for the rest of his life, and will do anything that the musclehead will say. And he requested, saying, "Please, I beg you, take me in." Now seeing this, the musclehead started to laugh, thinking he has seen all types of psychos in his life, but it is the first time he saw this type of psycho. Then the musclehead extended his finger, pointing towards the gathered players, questioning whether something was wrong with Youngman's eyes. He remarked that everyone seemed to dislike Youngman, yet he wanted to join his team. Youngman, filled with excitement, clenched his fist and tapped his chest, wearing a wide smile. He made it clear that he doesn't care what other players think or say. He just wants to come inside the musclehead, and he can do anything to come inside the musclehead. Now the musclehead was hearing this with a serious face, and after a pause, the musclehead, with a grinning smile, replied that he likes people like Youngman, so he would take Youngman under him, take responsibility, and raise Youngman. Hearing this, Youngman was overwhelmed with gratitude, repeatedly bowing and expressing his thanks. It was truly an honor for him. Meanwhile, the other players couldn't help but gossip about the unexpected partnership. They found it hard to believe that Youngman had teamed up with the musclehead, and some questioned Youngman's sanity. However, as they observed the musclehead and Youngman laughing and chatting happily, they couldn't resist making remarks. They suggested that there is a saying that birds of a feather flock together, so it's not weird seeing one piece of shit getting attracted toward another piece of shit. So today's like goal is 4,700. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. Now let's continue. Then out of nowhere, the angel descended from the sky with a dazzling entrance, startling all the players. She floated in the air for a moment, seemingly calculating something. She then announced that there were 90 fewer people than in the previous round. Hearing this, the players started to get confused, asking, "What does that mean?" But before they could say anything further, a quest window came in front of them, stating that their quest was to protect the purple crystal from being destroyed by monsters. Only 1,255 players would survive this round. Now, seeing that there were 90 fewer